Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Hope you doing well. So, I'm not doing well today. I have been trying to come down with a cold. I have the mildest cold I've ever had, probably, because in the beginning of my symptoms, I took kind of in the beginning. I took echinacea and golden seal, and you don't take them separately; they're blended. Okay, echinacea and golden seal blend. So if you start feeling scratchy throat, runny nose, one of your nostrils, you can't really breathe out of it very well, or both of them, I start taking take these right away. And if it's already kicked in, it will calm the symptoms down and take off the edge. But if it's at the very beginning, it could prevent whatever's going on from kicking in full force, depending on what it is, like a cold usually, or something of, you know. I'm not a scientist or any of that. I'm not a doctor, but I have used it for many years and it has worked every single time. And I found this out years and years ago from a friend of mine that owned a nature store. And once I found out, oh man, I remember calling her one time because I felt scratchy throat. I felt like something's trying to kick on, kick off. And I was like, oh, hell no. A little bit of scratchy. Nip, 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 So I went ahead and called her. She was getting ready to close, but I was like 5 minutes from downtown at that particular point where I used to live. And I can't remember her name. It's been a long time since I talked to her. Let's just say her name is Jackie. Jackie? Yeah, this is, tell her my name. Yeah, what's going on? I'm starting to feel a little scratchy throat. What time do you close? 10 minutes. I'll be there. Honey, I flew there. Pew! I didn't have to fly. I was only 5 minutes away. And I went ahead and got Eckie and Goldie. That's what I named it. Echinacea, Golden Seal, herbal. It works every time. So that's just, I don't really go with what people say. I go with what works. Oh, you need to get a prescription, or you're going to have to do this or that, or drink brandy, a hot toddy. If those work for you, great. I don't drink alcohol, so that's not going to work for me. But herbal supplement kicks it, just kicks it. And I'm like, hey, that's what I'm talking about. And like I said, if it's already kicked in, it'll take the edge off and make it not as bad. All right. So, y'all know I have kayaked in the past. You know that, well, maybe I will look at routes before, like, get an idea of the area before I go there, so I'm not totally in the dark as to what's going on. And so I've done it on Creve Coeur, that's in St. Louis. And I've discovered Creve Coeur Lake is in St. Louis, and it has Creve Coeur, and then there's a canal that's kind of tucked away. If you didn't go over there, you wouldn't even know it was there, but I saw it on Google Earth. Okay. So I went ahead and checked that out, and then I saw that it was connected to Mallard Lake. And you could see all this on Google Earth. Creve Coeur is a really odd spelling. Creve is Creve Coeur. Crevecoe. I can't remember how to spell it. Oh, Creve Coeur. Coeur or something. It's got a real weird spelling. Anyway, so I checked it out. Looked at the lay of the land, so to speak. And I almost went there, but just to explore. But I didn't have the opportunity to go. And then last night, that same route, if I had taken that route sooner, there's a strong possibility I would have seen the skeleton that was there. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. A woman's body was found. Well, her skeletal remains were found at Creve Coeur last night. I'll see if I can find the article and post it in the description. So there are multiple places that I've kayaked in the past that bodies ended up there. Don't be looking at me. I didn't have nothing to do with it. You could put me on a lie detector. I didn't have nothing to do with it. It's just one of those things. If you look at it from a criminal perspective, like criminal documentaries, what do people do when they get rid of bodies? They dump them. This is typical to dump them in bodies of water. So, Mark Twain Forest, which is in Missouri, there was a guy's body found in there. I don't remember how long ago it was. And then a woman's body. She was a Russian ballerina. Her body was found in the water also. There was no water in her lungs, so they don't know if she had a medical thing and fell in the water, but she had not drowned. So it's a huge mystery as to what happened to her. Now, the medical examiner knows, I'm sure, but they're not really talking about it. So it's kind of weird. All right. Kind of weird. So anyway, 2 bodies over there at Mark Twain. One not in the water, one in the water, one in the forest. I've been on Rocky Forks Conservation Area. 2 bodies were found over there 2 separate times. One guy, 61 years old. He was fishing with his friends, and then they disappeared. They went somewhere. I don't remember exactly where they went, but they went somewhere, and they were gone for a long time, 2 hours. They couldn't find him when they came back. They found him in the water, dead, drowned. And my friend went out there the next morning, and he just happened to see the police, rescue boats and all this. And he's like, what the hell? So they found his body in there. There was a woman's body that was found over there also. I won't say her name because, like I said, I don't want to go there. It's in the article, but, what if her family's watching this video? It's just one of those things, but I don't want to be that obvious about it. But yeah. And then Creve Corps, I had not had the chance to go into the canal part, and a skeleton was found there. What the hell? And I realize holidays are coming, and I realize everybody wants to talk happiness and cheer and cookies and, gratefulness and family and love. But crime does not stop regardless of the freaking holiday. Okay, criminals are opportunists. They do whatever they want to do when they want to do it. So the one that they found last night, they went ahead and closed off made everybody go home, closed off the park so that they could do what they had to do as far as investigating or whatever. Taking pictures, I'm sure, and that kind of thing. So I feel really bad for her. I don't know what the heck. It's not really a remote area, but kind of. Like, unless you were on the water or you were walking the road that goes alongside of it and you just happen to mosey into the woods, which most people aren't really going to do that, maybe. She was in an area that if you don't go there, and you didn't even know it's there, you wouldn't find it. And that's probably why it took so long for them to find her. So, kind of weird. Do I feel nervous about going through there? No. Not at all. It's just weird. It's just really weird. And because I've been at places where people have ended up, when I see Matt is, he's one of my onlines. I call him onlines. He's one of my onlines, and I really like him. He's a really nice, likable guy. He goes to all these places all over New York. I lived in New York. I didn't know half of that was there. Okay. I wasn't into kayaking back then. I didn't have the opportunity. Nobody struck a fire under me regarding that, or else I would have been all over it, but it just didn't happen until way later. But I think to myself, I wonder if that's ever going to happen. I mean, he goes everywhere. Kayaking. He has an Oru kayak, O-R-U kayak. Honey, he goes everywhere. You heard? He goes places that you really don't want to go in that water because You mess around and end up with some of that water on you, you would grow another head out of your shoulders or something. Some of that water is nasty. Ew. So who only knows what chemicals are in there, And I do think that. I think, I hope he doesn't end up finding somebody. I don't want to find anybody either, but it just so happens that places I've been, people have died there. It's just weird. It's just really weird. But like I said, crime doesn't stop because it's a holiday. So, anyways, move right along. So, let's talk about how beautiful my nails are. Look at those. They're like white daisies with glitter. I don't know if you can see the glitter if that plays out. But is that pretty or what? Oh my freaking God. I love them. Yeah, I needed something because my nails were looking crazy. But now they're pretty. I think they're daisies. Yeah, they're daisies. And they've got glitter. See the glitter? There you go. See the sparkle? Girls like sparkle. Hey, we can't help it. It's just one of those things. But anyway, so as you know, regarding toxic people, regarding, narcissist or anybody with a personality disorder, but in particular narcissists, they have a tendency to milk people's emotions for the holiday. Milk people's emotions for the holiday. Hey, I know we're not together anymore, but I've been thinking about you. It's Christmas, and I just think about all the Christmases we shared together. They will play you like a fiddle. So what you have to do is, and I'm not into verbal, what would the word be? Verbal, what is the slang? Like, this is what we all say now. I don't buy into that. Because it's weird. Like, one person says it and then somebody else parrots that. Then everybody's parroting the same thing. And it's just weird to me. But one of the things that I like, that's the slang to say, is standing on business. That's what you need to be doing regarding the holidays. You need to be standing on business. You block this person. You make sure they stay blocked. You do not have a moment of weakness because it's Christmas and New Year's and all this stuff. And you're sad because you don't have anybody. And so your brain falls back on the toxicity because you have this weird mentality. At least I won't be alone. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. If you are with a toxic person, sweetness, you are alone. You're alone. Okay? They're going to desert you when you need them the most. They're going to leave you in the ER by yourself. They're not going to come visit you if you end up in the hospital. I done said that 5,000 times on my channel. When something happens to you, you are on your own. They're too busy watching the football game or baking a cake or talking on the phone with some friends. That takes priority over you being in the hospital. I ain't got time for all that. You ain't gonna be in there forever, are you? They're gonna eventually release you, right? That is a narcissist mentality. If they even answer their phone for you to tell them that you're in the hospital. So, like, on one hand, you want to fall back on that nonsense because you don't want to be alone, but logically, deep in the recesses of your mind that if you get back with them, you're going to be alone, and you're going to be abused, and you're going to be lied to, and you're going to be cheated on. So, do you want to be lied, tricked, manipulated, insulted, attacked, gaslit, all of that to be in the presence of somebody? When you could be by yourself and be at peace. Or you could be with your family. Hopefully they're peaceful. Right? Or friends. Or whatever. You don't want to just settle for whoever and whatever just to be with somebody because you just don't want that. You don't want that. You need to stand on business. Okay? You need to be your own boss. You are the president, the CEO, the CFO, the vice president, all of that of your life. You better be the boss and put your damn feet down and say, I'm not putting up with that crap. I'd rather sit here and watch, soap opera reruns and eat a box of ice cream by myself than deal with somebody who's ignorant, abusive, and hateful. You don't want to dance with the devil so that you're not alone. Mm. 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 You don't want to dance with the devil because you're not alone, so that you don't have to be alone. You're going to be alone when you're with them. And it's going to be a crappy existence because they're going to, it'll be, in the beginning, reuniting, it'll be like that song, reuniting because it feels so good. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. And how long is that going to last before they start calling you stupid and every other bad name you could think of? Some people go to the page of damaging things in your house, damaging your vehicle. You were cheating on me. No, I wasn't. What was you talking to that guy for? That was the mailman. You effing whore. You're cheating right in front of me. That's what you want to sign up for? So that you don't have to be by yourself. Honey, you better stand on business. And you better be strong. If you don't have a spine, make one. Okay? Make one out of polymer clay. You better figure something out. Fake it till you make it, because you don't want to dance with the devil so that you don't have to be alone. When you are with this toxic person, you are alone. Whatever happens to you is your problem. Too bad, so sad. It sucks to be you. I'm watching TV right now. Well, my car is smashed and I'm in the middle of the road and traffic is crazy and I don't want to get hit by another car. I'm watching TV. Call me when somebody rescues you. If they even answer their phone. You got to wake up. You got to wake up. And what did Maya Angelou say? Maya Angelou, she said, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Believe them the first time. All right? Much love. Happy holidays. I accidentally told somebody who's Jewish, Merry Christmas. Oops. They don't celebrate Christmas. They have like Hanukkah and things like that. Oops. My bad. Anyway, happy holidays. You guys stay safe. No drinking and driving. No texting and driving. Don't answer your phone while you're driving. Whoever the hell it is, they can wait. Okay? They can wait. It ain't an emergency. And if it is, they calling the wrong person. They need to call 911 instead of calling you. Nobody's worth dying for. Okay? You guys take care. Be safe. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.